The year I could not let anyone love me was the year I tried the hardest to forget. When the one I loved walked away, it was not a breakup, it was a breakdown. I built a home in the grave of our yesterdays or the other way round until I found that I was the only one living there. And when the lease for letting myself down was up, I had to leave with nowhere to go. And so, the winter I first saw you, I imagined a roof over my head. Still shaking from the storm, it would be weeks before I could feel your warmth. The second time we met, it was March, but it was still dark in the passages that led to my heart. But you did not seem to mind. Instead, you were kind. On our first date, you told me stories about self-discovery, traveling, and getting inked. Said you wanted to graffiti your body with everything in this world that was the most important to you, so you could keep it close. And I even closed my eyes to imagine the most important things in my life. But what was once so clear to me now hazed every inch of my destiny. The year I could not let anyone love me was the year you tried to hold my hand across a sea of uncertainties, sent me flowers, pictures of your dog, and weird memes. You said you could see what I am and what I used to be and liked both deeply. But I could not tell you the truth that had settled like a shipwreck in my body. That what I was loved, and what I am is not ready. It was like living through a bad dream. Have you ever had that dream where you lose all your teeth or your gums start to peel? The other day I looked up what it means, and the first site on the internet said it means I had been suppressing my feelings like someone pressing dead flowers into pages they would never read again. Said I should listen to my heart against my better judgment, but I was so haunted by my past I'd ghosted my present too. I'm sorry, I said when I called you, to break up what was never put together in the first place. When I told you how the one I loved had left me heartbroken and badly, it did not shake your ground. You said, Haley, there are more important things in life than this heartquake. At first it made me angry, but then it reminded me of the story from our second date, about how your first tattoo was a mistake. You wanted to get your mother's name, but the artist spelled it incorrectly. But then you got a dog and named him after that spelling. Now, every time I lose hope, I think about that story, because it made me feel like I could change the ending as long as I don't stop writing the love story of my life. Sometimes, the most important things in life don't end up the way you expect them to. You don't get the job you love at the company you love. The one you love lives in another city, another country. The one you love leaves. And that's when you realize that the most important things in life are not the things that end in the first place. They are the things that survive the endings. The same is true for people. Can you count all the ends you have lived through until today? How many times did you pick up the mess that someone else made? How many times did you stay back? Did you gather yourself in your arms and carried your bones to bed? How many times did you cry a river and still swam to the shore with your heart in the right place, inside your chest? The number of times I've saved myself from being homeless by being my own four walls, my own roof, my own light, that number is infinite. I was wrong to think that the love of my life walked away. I was wrong because she stayed. She survived. The year I could not let anyone love me was the year I tried the hardest to love myself. It was the year I loved myself. Thank you.
हेलो दोस्तों, आई होप यू एंजॉयड द वीडियो। अब आपके लिए एक स्पेशल अनाउंसमेंट है कि मैं इंडिया टूर कर रही हूँ, यानी कि मैं अलग अलग शहरों में अपना नया शो कर रही हूँ जिसका नाम है 25 एंड सिंगल। इसमें बहुत सारी कहानियाँ हैं, कविताएं हैं और मुझसे मिलने का मौका है। तो जल्द से जल्द अपनी टिकट्स ले लीजिए एंड आई होप टू सी यू इन योर सिटी वेरी वेरी सून। द टिकट लिंक इज इन द डिस्क्रिप्शन एंड लाइक, शेयर, कॉमेंट एंड सब्सक्राइब एंड कीप वॉचिंग। आई विल सी यू सून।